Last year, I had the mission to marry every single Stardew Valley marriage candidate, and after 12 weddings and 11 divorces, I finally accomplished it. So with all that heartbreak behind me, I felt qualified enough to answer one of Stardew's longest unanswered questions. Who's the best villager to marry? The criteria is, I'm gonna roll with it and just go off absolute vibe. A lot of my opinions have changed in the past year. Like, honestly, if you go back a year ago, my opinions about these bachelors and bachelorettes have changed so much. There is a TikTok out there where I do a bachelorette ranking and Haley comes last. So my opinions have changed a lot. And I think I'm gonna have a really hard time doing this because I cannot think of anyone who really fits in this kind of area. I think there's going to be like a strong lean towards the B to the S's. And before we get into this, I would just say, it's not that serious. These are just pixels in a video game. It's a lot of tongue-in-cheek stuff. Please don't yell at me. You know, healthy discussions. Because really, I like all of these characters, apart from one. So should we start? Maru, or Maru, as Americans call her. Okay, I'll be honest with you, chat. Maru's a little bland. I actually like her, but she's a little bland. Outside of her dynamic with Demetrius, she doesn't really have a whole lot going for her. In her own realm, Maru is cool. But when you compare her to all the other bachelors and bachelorettes and their storylines, I love that she's a woman in STEM. Yes, girl boss, get it. I can't even think of a piece of dialogue for her. I think she has one where she talks about how cool mushrooms are. I don't like mushrooms. She's just kind of there. If you don't go up to the mountains, you kind of forget she's there. Some of her conflict with Demetrius is really interesting about her, like, you know, being her own woman and things. But there's not a whole lot of internal conflict there for her. And I think that kind of lets her down a bit. Like, there's not a whole lot of character growth other than she just, like, learns to not listen to her dad. Maybe there's a hint of loneliness. She seems like a solid C. However, can I remind you all, while she's cute here, look at what they took from us. It's just... we could have had it all. I'm gonna go light D for now, like a very high D, closer maybe to a low C. We might change it later on. Not a good start, I'll be honest. Alex. Okay, I'll say it right now. Alex is an underrated bachelor. I see a lot of Alex hate. Like a girl. To me, I think Alex is an underrated bachelor. First things first, he's hot. There is a massive difference if you marry Alex as a male farmer than if you married him as a female farmer. Because I think if you marry him as a male farmer, there's almost no one better in the valley. He's probably the best bachelor to marry. His storyline is heartbreaking. The scene on the beach with his mum. He's a young man who lost his mother at a young age, grew up with an abusive father who wants nothing more to prove to the world, to himself, to his father, that he can be something more. Then suddenly, wham bam, you come along, he tells you his story, and he finds out he doesn't need to prove anything to his father or to himself, and that he can make changes within his own community. It's so good. If you're playing as a male, he has to come to terms with his sexuality, while conservative George is over there being unhappy about it the entire time. That adds a little bit of sprinkle of flavor in there. It's good. The issue is that all this is great when you're a guy. When you're a female farmer, he's really sexist. Do you want to hang out with me at the beach sometime? Do you have a bikini? It's a little cringe, dude. I'm feeling between an A and a B, chat. I'd say a high B. I like his storyline. He's cute. His room brings him down a bit, and I don't know, he's got weird things to say when you're a girl. Penny? Oh, Penny. She's fine. I don't know, she's fine. I know there's a lot of Penny lovers out there. She's fine. She's just there. She's kind of got the same issue with Maru, where it's like, I don't know, she's nice. First things first, Penny loses points because in a 2-heart event, she fucking gets up there and she throws George away without his consent. That's got to bring you down a peg or two. In terms of look, she's kind of like a second evolution Pokemon, where if you actually went up to the 3rd evolution, you'd get Leah, which is way better. She's a little too trad wife for me also. She really feels like a good Catholic housewife. I like how much she is a hard worker for the children and she puts the kids first. But god damn it, at some point, she asks if you want to have kids, And if you say no, she gets ready to throw hands with you, dude. She gets pissed. It drops all your hearts. She's like, Yoba put us on this earth to have children and raise a family and nothing else. I just feel like D is a really harsh rating for these two characters. This is why I said I don't know who's going to end up in D. It's like, I feel like they're probably going to be moved up to C later. Maybe it's just because Penny's in the town. You can actually see her, that I remember her more, which makes me kind of want to move her up to C. But then I feel like that's kind of unfair to Maru. Sorry, Penny C. She's just slightly more memorable. What do I want to do next? I want to do Shane. Shane's, how do I put this nicely? Not my type. Very controversial figure. A lot of people, it's either people love Shane or they hate Shane. For me, I'm kind of in the middle. He's definitely not an F. He's definitely not a B. He starts out as a bit of a dick, but as you guys probably know, I don't really mind when someone's a bit mean to me. Looks-wise, yeah, he's not a pretty boy. I'm not overly sure what I can say about Shane that hasn't already been said, because like obviously the storyline for him is so good, probably the most iconic storyline in Stardew Valley. The father figure to Jas, the alcoholism, getting the support he needs, seeing a therapist, dealing with Marnie's shitty support. The thing is, for me, I just don't see him as much as a marriage candidate. I don't think it's a good romantic story. I get more romantic feelings for Maru. And I think Maru's boring as fuck. I think it's because he was added later on. You know, there was the whole poll that Concerned Ape did. Yeah, at least Maru goes stargazing with you. That is a romantic ending. Shane just gets therapy, which is good. I never feel romance towards Shane. As good as his story is, I think it's better to be his friend than it is to actually marry him. That almost makes me want to put him in D and move Maru up to C, because I actually just had more like romantic interest in Maru. All right. All right. We're on to Abby. Baddie extraordinaire. My original #1 girl. My goth crystal eating girlfriend. She's fun. She's quirky. She's not an S tier. She's A. She has a lot of character. She's really cute. Some of her lines are so funny. The part in the flower dance where you go up to like ask her to dance and she's like, sorry, I already have someone else to dance with. That actually tricked me. That is cheekiness at its peak. That's fun-loving banter. It's really cute. I truly think Abby is one of the most alive characters in Stardew. His storyline lets her down. It's not the strongest storyline. Alex has a stronger storyline. Abigail's storyline feels like chapter 1. It's Act 1. It's when the hero leaves the home. I don't want 14 hearts of Act 1. I like the conflict she has with Pierre. I like that she wants to be more and go on adventures. And I think that's a really good stepping stone for her to fall in love with the farmer. Like there's that bond there. I just think the storyline lets her down a little bit. However, she does make up with a bit because she kills a man for you. Solid A. Well done, Abby. I know who I want to do next, chat. I want to do Naruto boy over here. Okay, this was a weird one for me. Playing through Sam's storyline was a weird one for me because this is the character I related to most. And through the entire year, I used to hate Sam. And then I actually marry him. And oh, would you look at that? He's the one that's closest to me. He's got the UFO interests. He had the rubber band. He's got the ADHD dumbass head empty vibes. It was kind of scary. I think Sam is like, I think he's a sweetheart. He's got the goofy wide-eyed kind of smile. He does feel a little young, but I will say I think he feels a little young when you first get to know him, but as his story goes along, he grows up. I think a part of his storyline that gets looked over, this kind of is going to sound sad, gives up some of those more like childish dreams and realizes that he can do something better and then he grows as a person. I like that the growth he has is after marriage. He's such a father figure for Vincent while Kent's not there. I really like Sam and I was quite shocked by that. Side note, he's easy to marry. He just likes pizza. He's like Leah, but for the guys. I enjoyed Sam. I think he was really cool. I think all of this is balanced out by the fact that he kind of looks like Naruto, dude. And someone commented on the video saying that if you ran your hand through Sam's hair, it'd be crunchy. And I haven't been able to get that out of my head. Because of that, I'm going to say low B, high C. I'm going to say low B. Sobbing? What are you talking about? B is a good rating. This is good. This is a passing grade. You called yourself Sam before? Yeah, I'd put myself D. Emily? Holy shit, chat. When I first started playing this game, I thought Abby would be the top manic pixie dream girl. I was wrong. It's Emily. Emily is the Ramona Flowers of this game. This girl is crazy, dude, in the best way possible. Not like, oh my gosh, she's so quirky, I love her, crazy. But like, actually will keep you on your toes. She drugs you and then dances for you. This girl is the bad influence, and you're gonna have the time of your life with her. And she is such a wild card. Look at that stare. You do not know what you're gonna get. Guess what? She has a fashion show. Oh, you're there. Everyone's dressed up. Guess what? Now you're on a DMT trip. Every day is a new adventure with her. The thing is, would I marry her again? Probably not. I think she suffers from the same thing that Shane does. I don't always feel the romantic vibes towards her. She's like the fling you have when you're 21. She's not the marriage candidate that I wanted. I'm going B. She gets a good grade for the night in the tent because I'll always remember her for that. We're going to rate Elliot next. Oh my God, chat. The Elliot video caused me utter hell. When I released that Elliot video, I have never received bad comments on a scale as big as this. I got paragraphs of hate for this video. It was insane. A lot of things I said in the video were meant to be like super tongue-in-cheek. I exaggerated my dislike for him for the effect of comedy. Yet this was not a laughing matter for a lot of people. I was still a baby YouTuber when I made this. You know, I thought it would hit 2,000 people, not 200,000. I didn't realize how much Elliot divided this community. I had people writing paragraphs on how I was illiterate. I had people writing paragraphs on how me, being a Gen Zer, hates romance and how I'll never find true love. I had someone call me a sissy. I had someone saying I wouldn't get it because I'm not a writer. I've written since I was 9 years old. I went to university to study screenplay writing. Look at this. Look at these comments. Why are they so long? What the I'm not reading all this. I got lambasted for this. Funny thing is, my opinion hasn't changed. Elliot still sucks. He's F tier. I understand all this feedback, but like, it's not true. He's not pretentious. He just calls Gus bartender. Yeah, and then if you watch the scene, Gus gets mad at him for it. He says he wishes you could be a farmer like you because the writing is so hard. Guess what, buddy? You live on a cabin by a sea. I'm out here breaking my back on the farm for 12 hours, making sure you can eat. Can you put both Elliots in F? Yeah, happy to. In the video, I will admit, a lot of what I said was really tongue-in-cheek. It's all exaggerated for the effect of comedy. Obviously, I don't actually hate Elliot to the extent that I say I do, but I still think he's the worst character. I can understand, like, if some people would read him as romantic. I read him as a posh boy who's just very pretentious and condescending to people that he considers lesser than him. The other thing, the event when you're in the boat is a little weird. It makes me uncomfortable, and I think I'm valid in saying it makes me uncomfortable. I know a lot of people say, oh, but Harvey also isolates you and kisses you when you're in the middle of nowhere. When Harvey goes to kiss you, he leans in slowly, and you reciprocate. When Elliot does it, he pounces on you, bro. And then you start shaking, and then you have to either say you're uncomfortable, which means it's meant to be read either slightly weird, or you're happy. There's two options here. You're meant to read it either way. For that, he gets a double F. I do think he would be literally like a D or a low C if this cutscene was just worded better. If it didn't have the trembling, if it just had the slow lean and kiss, he would not be this low. He got done dirty with the whole trembling and the way it's worded and the fact that he calls you a friend instead of a boyfriend earlier. But I'm sorry, that's how it plays out. And because of that, he gets an F tier. Also, I don't like his side eye. All right, let's do Sebastian. Sebastian? Oh God, what do I think about Sebastian? Can I be honest with you? I know he's so popular and I know he's like alternative and that's cool. He rides a bike, that's hot. There's just something about Seb where I don't like him as much. He's very conflicted internally. He has that internal conflict. He's got that distance between him and Demetrius. I feel like when I married Seb, I missed something because I had people in the comments being like, damn, you should have talked to him more often, because some of his dialogue becomes really sweet. And when I was married to him, he still kind of was a bit of a dick. But I still liked his story. I did. I just like a bit more of that connection. His 10 heart event is really cool. His 14 heart event, bit of a letdown. In fact, I would almost say character development wise, I'm going to swap Sebastian and Alex. If I was going after one of the guys, Alex is who I would go after. I like Sebastian. I just think I would go after Alex more. You do get a frog. I don't really care that much. I'm going to be honest with you. I'm sorry. I know that's controversial. I just prefer Alex. I will say, if you're looking for a little bit of danger in your life, Sebastian, he's got the motorbike. He smokes, bit of a bad boy, plays D&D. I actually like Sebastian. I just think he's in this category of like, but I don't love him. He's a B. I actually am curious. Chat, how many of you would put Sebastian in S? Wow, wow, he's so popular. Is it just because he's like emo-y? Maybe I'm in the wrong here. It's because he has a lot of character. I agree. I agree he has a lot of character. That's why I'm putting him with Emily. It's because I think he's got a lot of character. Oh, shit. You know what? Wait, hang on. Pause for a second. The D&D event is really cool. Oh, fuck. Now I'm rethinking things a lot. We're going to watch some of this video so I can remember. Because this was over a year ago that I married him. He would ever say the words, I love you. That was the big part. I said he would never say the words, I love you. And all my comments were like, my brother in Christ, you haven't married him for long enough. He does say sweet things. I never got him saying sweet things. I even went back onto this save file off stream to look and see if I could get him to say something sweet. I never got it. I know he does, but from my experience, Alex was better. Leah. Here's the thing, chat. Objectively, I am speaking gospel when I say this. If I'm going into this completely unbiased, Leah is the best bachelor or bachelorette in Stardew Valley. She is absolutely the best. She's sweet. She's easy to romance. She's beautiful. She lives in the cottage. She has the most in common with the farmer. This is such a compliment to Concerned Apes writing. There is this natural development between the farmer and Leah that no other marriage NPC captures. I feel like if you didn't play through or have any bias, this is the number one marriage NPC in the game. I think she's objectively an S. Her story development with Cal or the ex is so good, but the fact that she has to grind and make her way to the top, she has to believe in herself as the whole like artist storyline. I actually think it's just so good. Would I marry her over Abigail? You know what? Probably. You guys know how much I love goth girls, and I think I would marry Leah over Abigail. Easiest. Next up, Harvey. Harvey's okay. I'm not really sure what I meant to say about Harvey here. Like, he's fine. I think I liked him much more at the time when I married him. But since then, I think I've mellowed out on him quite a lot. He's everyone's little war criminal. He's nice. Harvey's just a little safe. He's a male wife, and his 14 heart event, the one where he makes spaghetti for you, so lovely, so sweet. I don't know if Harvey has that edge to him that I like. Do you guys get what I'm saying? His style of romance is so gorgeous. It's so cute. Elliot, take notes. I would love to go to a coffee shop with this boy and talk. But a boy's looking for a little bit of adventure in his life. Sam would get me into new things like skateboarding. Sebastian would take me on his motorbike. Alex would... He's kind of mean. I guess there's a hot air balloon. If I'm ranking him, am I putting him on the same level as these three? Probably not. I would choose these three over Harvey. I like him. It's just he doesn't have that same oomph to him that these others have. You know what? Deciding factor, he still charges you when you go to the hospital after you marry him. C tier. Wait, you can break the Geneva Convention, but you still charge me when I die in the mines? A lot of this tier list vibes. A lot of this was just like, do I vibe with them? Yeah, kind of. Maybe. Not sure. All right. Final one. Haley?
Your son looks like a girl!
She's my baby girl. That's my number one. She's mean to me. What can I say? And Nino chord? Uh-oh.
On the bottom, Paige, you were good. I'm waiting for you to be...
it was a different time. B up is like, I actually really like you. C is like, I like you. You're just a little bit bland for me. D, I see you as a friend. You know what? Friend. That's what I'm going to change it to. F, get fucked. Yeah, I think this is my final ranking. I think this is it. I think I'm happy with this. You got Haley, the love of my life. S tier Leah. Abby, great storyline, lot of personality. Alex, enjoyed my experience with him as a male farmer. If I was a female farmer, I'd probably put him down here, maybe even lower. B tier, this is the bit of a quirky tier. This is the let's have fun tier. C tier, I would date you, but after 3 dates, we would probably find you kind of boring. D tier, we changed to the friend tier because I felt bad putting Shane in D because I really like his story. And F tier's the Elliot tier. He should have gone on that boat by himself. Whoever thought we would be back here? Look, Sam's our husband. We have to divorce him because today we're going after Krobus. I did like you as a husband, buddy, but I want to live my bachelor life. What can I say? Might be funny to put something nasty in the luau to play a prank on the governor. Oh, buddy, you're about to get a prank in the mail tomorrow morning. Oh, no. Oh, God, yeah, it's good to get that head again. Didn't you agree to adopt a kid with Sam? Yep. Yes, I did. Is he down here? Hey, buddy. Hey, little guy. A human visitor? Oh, this is most unusual. What's that? You're looking for a dark talisman? Now that you mention it, I did have one in my possession not too long ago. No. I'm not looking for a dark talisman. I'm looking for a best friend, buddy. Oh, God, now he's shooting me. Oh, yeah, and this leads to this. I forget about this area. I haven't done this in so long. Hey, I got it. I'm Krobus, merchant of rare and exotic goods. Please don't tell anyone about me. Humans tend to destroy things they can't understand. Oh, buddy, don't worry. I only destroy marriages. What does Krobus actually like? Oh, he likes void eggs. Oh, here you go, buddy. This is an amazing gift. For my people, it is a great honor to receive something like this. Do you want another 998 of them? Let's come back tomorrow. I want to see what he says on different days. Happy Friday, Krobus. He didn't say anything to me. I accidentally just brought an iridium sprinkler from him, but he didn't say anything to me. I don't want it. You gonna speak to me today? On Fridays, I stay silent as a sign of devotion to Yoba. Oh, he's just religious. Krobus, you're the easiest one yet. You've opened my eyes to the world of humans. I appreciate that. I just gave you a bunch of void eggs. That was kind of it. Wait, can I ask him to come to the movies with me? Krobus, do you want to come to the movies with me? Oh, I normally hide myself from humans, but I have an idea. I'll meet you at the theater later. What? Is he actually going to come to the movies? Whoa, is that Krobus? Krobus, buddy, what's going on? Hello, I'm very excited to be at the Visual Entertainment Center and to consume the popcorn. Just like you, Krobus, you're looking snazzy, boy. Psst. Hey, how am I doing? You're doing perfect. I'm so proud of you. Look, Abby, Sam, and Sammy. Oh my God, that's so awkward. All my exes are here. Oh, that's so awkward. I hope they don't notice me. Krobus, we just got a divorce with that guy, and I dated his 2 best friends. Oh no. Oh, Krobus isn't into it. Krobus hasn't touched his apple slices at all? I'm a terrible friend. Oh God, we have to walk past my exes. Oh yeah, I really enjoyed the movie. Oh, hey, Sam. Abby, how's it going, guys? No, I just brought my friend out to the movies. They've never been to the movies before. Sam, how have you been? You're looking good. You too, Seb. Yeah. The farm? No, it's still going, you know. It's still got that ramp up that you left behind. You never picked it up like you said you would. You know, how have you been? Not talking. No, I get it. You don't want to. No, you're busy. It's really awkward. We're 10 hearts with Krobus. We can get him to move in with us. What's the one he likes? It's a void pendant. That's right. As a gift, it signifies the desire to move in together as friends. Then why is it so much harder to get to the mermaid pendant? Care to buy anything? No. Krobus, I know we haven't known each other for too long, but would you move in with me? A void ghost pendant? How did you? Oh, wow. Oh, he's so cute. Sebastian, I'm afraid we'll have to keep this a secret. Neither my people nor yours would accept us living together. No, screw them people. Oh, there he is. Hi, buddy. You making something? Oh, God damn it. It's a Friday. He's not talking to me. Okay, fine. I tried my best to make human food. He gave me a strange bun. Oh, that's so sweet. I always thought these looked so delicious. You can hug? Oh my God, he's so sweet. As much as I try to be civilized, I have the urge to be mischievous sometimes. Sometimes you just want to be a little gremlin. I get it. Am I right in saying he has a heart event? How do I get it? It's his 14 heart event. Look, he's sitting out by the lake, splashing his feet. Wait, this is so cute. Whoa! The sea creature! Ooh! Don't you hurt him. No! Put him down! No! My boy! Wait, he's enjoying it? He likes it? They were friends? That was it? I didn't know he was chill like that, though. I've never seen that cutscene before. I didn't know that existed. You know what? I'm just gonna settle for Krobus. You know what? Krobus would be right up here.